Here's your friendly reminder to log into the IRS Child Tax Credit Portal so that you can make sure that your payment status has not been changed from direct deposit to paper check. Some of you, matter of fact, a lot of you were affected by the August payment. Some people did not receive their payment through direct deposit as initially requested. And in order for that not to happen again, the IRS says to give them 7 to 10 days before the check comes out so that you can make any corrections needed. Now is the time to do so. So log into that portal. Make sure it says whatever payment method that it is that you want, whether that's paper check or direct deposit. If it is wrong, you should be able to correct that in the portal. If not, don't worry, I'll list the number above so that you can call the IRS and get in if you're locked out for security reasons. Here's the proof you requested. Currently, there are 100 people that are going to be on this list who have sued the government under the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program. It is a program where you can sue for up to $250,000 if you believe you are a victim to the COVID vaccine. They actually do have coverage for other vaccines, but this is just for the COVID vaccine. Once you file, it does become public record in the Federal Register. Follow me for more info. If you've received your child tax credit payments in the past and you discover that all of a sudden this month you did not receive your payment, here's what you need to do. First, you need to log into the child tax credit portal. Don't worry, I'll put the link below in the comments, and you need to see what your status says. If it says pending eligibility, that means that you've been selected as one of the individuals that the IRS needs to further review your eligibility to see if you are eligible to receive the child tax credit payments. If you're found that you are eligible, you will resume getting your payments. You may not receive the back payments. That's yet to be determined. If it's found that you cannot be found eligible, then the only thing that you can do is wait until you become eligible or file your taxes next year and claim the remaining payments of the child tax credit. I hope this helped. Follow me for more. If someone received payments for the child tax credit in 2021, but you are going to claim that same child in 2022, don't fret. The IRS says you can claim the full amount regardless of what the other individual has already received. Did you know that the IRS corrects about 11 million math errors per month? If you want to make sure that you're not in that audit bunch, keep your letter 6419, which is proof of your child tax credit payments issued throughout the year. Enter your information correctly. Starting in January 2022, Equifax is going to partner with buy now, pay later firms such as Affirm, Afterpay, or Klarna to help you build your credit. Take advantage of this credit building process because there's no inquiry involved. If you live in the state of Florida and you also are a Publix grocery shopper, call ahead to see if you can also register your vehicle. That is right, Publix is now allowing you to register your vehicle at the grocery store. If you have already received your $1,400 economic impact payment, the IRS will be sending you a letter 6475 so that you can report that you received it on your upcoming taxes. If you did not get your first or your second stimulus, you will need to file 2020 taxes to claim it. If you are overpaid child tax credit payments, there are two things that can happen. Either one, you qualify for a repayment waiver and you do not have to pay the money back at all. Or two, if you do not qualify, the IRS will take the excess amount and count it as income against you. If your student loans were discharged for any reason under any program after December 31st, 2020, and you receive a 1099-C from your student loan servicer, the IRS says that you do not need to include that onto your tax. The reason that this is a good thing is because if an individual is responsible and they actually buy something and pay it off, they should have the benefit of having that account being reported on their credit, which in turn can build your credit. If you've been waiting on updates on the Homeowner Assistance Fund, you've come to the right place. If you are a homeowner or you know a homeowner, please share this video with them. I have found a website that lists the status of every state that lets you know where they are in the process. So behind me, you will see the requirements that are needed in order to apply for this program. Please make sure you pay attention and read to make sure you are not applying in vain. Next, you'll see the different statuses, and I'm going to go through. This is Alabama. This is their website. You're going to basically apply online. going to go to required documents, upload, and you're done. You may see under development, drafting plan, open for public comment, expecting to begin in the fall. You may see a lot of things. You might even see initial pilot round, okay? Louisiana is also going through an initial pilot round, and they're actually soliciting volunteers. So please sign up. If you go to the state and you see that they're in their pilot round, sign up by email so they can contact you via email to let you know when you can join. Okay, this is your opportunity to get your $10,000 before anybody else does. Don't worry if you I can sign up when you hit the link. Just make sure you keep this link handy. I will put the link below in the comments. Follow me for more. This is the type of information I talk about here on this page. And if you want to get your $10,000 before anybody else does, get this link and I told you guys I was going to let you know as soon as the Homeowner Assistance Fund program opened. And the state of Louisiana is the first state to open the Homeowner Assistance Fund, but they are in a pilot program. So right now they want volunteers to go to the link, and don't worry, I'll put the link below in the comments. Sign up, see if you are eligible, and if you are, you will participate in the pilot program for the Homeowner Assistance Fund for the state of Louisiana. If you know someone who owns a home in Louisiana and could possibly use $10,000 to pay back property taxes, to catch up on bills, anything that has to do with their home and their mortgage, this is the program you want to apply for. The program is not open statewide yet. This is just for the state of Louisiana. I will keep you guys posted when the other states open up. For the first time ever, individuals who have private student loans can now discharge those student loans in bankruptcy. This is one of the newest alternatives that has now just come about as of July 2021. The federal courts has now agreed that individuals do not have to prove undue hardship, which is what you used to have to prove, but now you don't. The only thing an individual has to prove to get those private loans included in the bankruptcy is that the loan exceeds the amount of attendance. If you can prove that, then these loans can be discharged in bankruptcy. And let me say that yes, bankruptcies can be removed from your credit report, so do not let that deter your decision. You can also refinance these private loans if you choose, but being able to discharge them altogether is a great new option. So please look into this if you choose. Hit the link in the bio if you want to talk more. If you received this letter from the SBA, which is a notice of letting you know that your PPP has been forgiven, congratulations. Here are a few things in this letter that you may not have paid attention to. This is the actual amount of your loan, but they actually accrued some interest and late fees. So if you see this amount here, you add actually both of these numbers together, and this is the amount that they actually paid to the bank for your loan. So it's actually more than you actually received. Also, down here in the last paragraph, very important information, folks. If you received an SBA loan that is $150K or less and you had employees, you have to keep records on file for 4 years. If you're an individual who got $150K or less and you had no employees, you have to keep records on your loan for 3 years. If you are an individual who got a loan of $150K or more, you have to keep records for 6 years. Most of you guys don't get past the first paragraph because you're so happy that you got your forgiveness, and I am too. Just wanted to let you guys know that they paid a little extra and got some late fees, and also about the information here so that you know what files to keep just in case you happen to get audited. I wanted to give you guys an update on this answer, and this is a question I get a lot. If you have had a newborn in 2021 and the tax season has already ended, there is no way for you to claim your child so that you can receive the child tax credit for them this year, okay? But you will be able to, next year at tax time, claim the newborn, and you will not only get your earned income credit, you will also get the full tax credit that you did not get this year. Build your Paydex score in 3 easy steps. 1. Establish a relationship with a trade vendor that reports to Dun & Bradstreet that also accepts Net 30. 2. Make sure when you place your first order that it is your largest order. Dun & Bradstreet gives a lot of weight in your score to the highest open balance that an account has ever had. So make sure your first is your largest order and every subsequent order is smaller. 3. Once you receive that invoice, pay it off in full within 7 to 10 days. Since Dun & Bradstreet does not have the ability to pull your credit, they can only give weight to how quickly you make your payments and the amounts that you have open, which is why you want to make sure that you have a high balance at some time in your reporting. If you love talking business credit like I do, hit the link in the bio and join my Discord. Make sure you add credit repair to your Christmas wish list this year. Retailers like Walmart are partnering with companies like Affirm to offer you financing to cover your layaway expenses if you choose to go the layaway route. Here are 3 things you need to know if you choose to go this way. 1, you're going to need to have anywhere between a 600 and a 640 to qualify with Affirm. 2, if you already have an Affirm account and you already have an open finance account, whatever is left over for your limit is the only amount you're going to be able to use if you want to sign up with something new. And 3, if you need help with your credit, you need to click the link in the bio. Let's do a $20 consultation. I'll tell you everything it is that you need to do to make sure you can qualify for plans just like this if needed. My goal is to make sure you don't have to use plans like this because Affirm doesn't even report on your credit.